Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Rhiannon and I'm extremely excited to say that in less than a week's time I am going on holiday. With that excitement, of course, comes a bit of dread because I still have quite a lot of things that I need to do this week before I go away, and that's where this video comes in. I did one of these for Egypt. It was a prep with me kind of video, and I thought it would be fun to do it again, mainly because it will force me to actually do the things that need doing. If there's no one to hold me accountable, then I do tend to put things off, and Tom is pretty much the same in that regard. So I do feel like filming this video will keep me on track and will help me tackle everything that needs to get done. I'm also planning on doing some fun things, such as today I'm actually going to Cheshire Oaks, which is an outlet complex close to where my mum lives. It's about an hour's drive away from here. So we are actually heading over there today, and then I also need to get my nails done, get my hair done. I'm also getting a facial and my brows laminated. So it is going to be a pretty jam-packed video. I do also need to pack. At this point in time, I don't know if I want to film the packing section for this vlog or make it its own video. For Egypt, again, I did a pack with me and that worked really well. So I do think I'm going to film a separate video, but I'm not too sure. Either way, I will include a few clips of me packing in this video regardless. But yeah, I did want to get this video started today. I just realized as well, I haven't even told you where we're going. This is honestly one of the most exciting things. Tom and I are heading off to Walt Disney World in Florida for 2 weeks. We are staying at Disney's Pop Century Resort, so we are staying on property. This is our first ever time going as well, and it's been a dream of ours since we first got together, which is almost 8 years ago now, guys. How crazy is that? We do also have tickets booked for Universal as well as Epic Universe, so the vlogs are going to be amazing. I can't even wait. And because everything's going to be new to us, it's going to be so magical. I can't wait to experience it for the first time with Tom as well. And we're both going to be clueless, and that is definitely the case at the minute. I've been struggling in terms of knowing what needs to get done. We have our travel insurance. Of course, we've booked everything in terms of the flight and the holiday. We've gone for a package deal that also includes the photo pass and all of our meals. But I just feel like I'm missing something. I don't think we are. It's just the sense of dread that comes with going away for so long and to a new place as well. But honestly, we're so excited. We've been watching vlogs non-stop and yeah, we just can't wait. As I said though, the plan for today is that we are going to Cheshire Oaks. Tom actually wants to get some shoes. Now it is a little bit risky looking to buy shoes before going away, especially to Walt Disney World, because we did 3 days in Paris and my feet were killing me, and that park is so much smaller than anything in Walt Disney World. And so yeah, we're a little bit apprehensive, but essentially Tom has quite heavy shoes. He has a lot of Gore-Tex shoes as well, which are waterproof, which is great. However, they make your feet really hot. And of course, with us going to Florida in the middle of the summer months, it's not going to bode well. So I do think he wants to have a look to see if there are any lighter, thinner shoes, just so that he can use mainly while we're away. Of course, he would still use them here, but the main purpose would be for him to wear whilst we're away. So we are going to have a look at shoes. They can be hit or miss there, so we'll see. And then I actually want to get some sunglasses. Now, I do actually have prescription sunglasses. However, when I'm wearing my contacts, as I am today, I don't really have a good pair of sunglasses. The last pair that I bought were from New Look. They were really nice. I loved them. However, they recently broke, and so I do need to find a good pair of sunglasses that are durable and possibly polarized as well. Tom recently got a pair of Oakleys on our last trip to Cheshire Oaks and he absolutely loves them, and he does think that I should get some polarized ones. So that is definitely an element that I am going to be looking at. My coworker also sent me a link to her sunglasses, which are Ray-Bans. So I'm going to keep those in mind when I go and have a look to see what suits me. I do know which style I want. I'm aware of what looks best on me and I know what makes me feel good. So hopefully I can find something. As I said, Tom got a pair the last time we went, but it took so long for us to decide on a pair to get that honestly by the end we were both just done with it. So hopefully that's not the case and I have a bit more luck. We are heading off bright and early now though. It's currently gone at 9 o'clock. Tom has just left to go and get his mum because his mum is coming over to watch Kiwi for us while we're away today. I don't actually know if you can see her or hear her, but she is sat behind me here. And yeah, it's nice to be able to go away knowing that we don't really have to rush back because his mum is going to be here looking after Kiwi, which is fantastic. I feel like this has been a very long and rambly intro, which I apologise for, but we are going to head off now. We don't really have too many plans for the day. As I said, we're just looking for sunglasses and shoes, and then we'll see what else we pick up along the way. So for now, I'm going to head off and I will check in with you at some point throughout the day. Hello, hello! It has been a while, but I am now back from Cheshire Oaks. I honestly had such a lovely day. We left here at around 9:30 and then we got back just before 6. So it was definitely a trip that went on for longer than expected, but we just took our time. We went round a few shops, we had a lovely meal out as well at TGI Fridays, and then we also met up with my mum towards the end of the day and were able to then also see my sister because we met up at the place that my sister works. So yeah, all in all, it was a very busy day. I will say I am glad to be back, and my bank account is definitely crying right now. I spent so much money today, I don't really want to think about it. And the two main things that we went to Cheshire Oaks today to get, which were the shoes for Tom and the sunglasses for me, were both things that we didn't actually end up purchasing. We ended up going to a few different shoe shops, but yeah, Tom just didn't really like any of the shoes that were there. And then after thinking about it, we thought, you know what, we've got plenty of shoes, we'll just see what we've got and take the best out of everything to Florida with us. And then I actually did look at sunglasses. You will have seen I had seen some Ray-Bans that I liked before going, and I wanted to see what was there for me today, and I did find some glasses that I really liked. However, they were £154. They were down from 175, I think it was, so I was kind of debating it. I went into a few different sunglasses shops. Those were the ones that I really liked, and after umming and ahhing for quite a while, I decided to just Google them to see what the price was online. And guys, you will not believe it, but they were actually so much cheaper. As I said, in that store it would have cost me £154 to buy them, and online it cost me £105. I saved £50 through buying them online, and they're actually arriving tomorrow. So once they're here, I will show you guys what they look like. But yeah, unfortunately that means I don't have them to hand now. But for a £50 saving, that is just insane. I can't believe that I managed to find them for such a cheaper price. And if you guys are interested, I will have them linked down below if they're still available so that you can check them out for yourselves as well. But yeah, I really loved them. They were so comfortable. They were exactly the size and shape that I wanted. And I will say I have gone for a bit of a different style actually, because they're more hexagonal rather than circular, and I thought it was a bit quirky and I just really liked them. So yeah, I decided to go for those ones. And then I do have some bags here. I do have some things that I bought that I would like to show you. So let's go ahead and do just that. I did go a little bit overboard, but I feel like most things were very necessary. This first thing wasn't, but I did go into Lindt, which is a chocolate shop. And again, normally I don't really buy anything from there because it is quite expensive. I feel like I only tend to buy Lindt when they're on offer in the supermarket or something like that. But I always tend to walk into this shop because I just love it. So we went in, had a look, and some of my favourite ever Lindt chocolates were on sale. They were down from £7.50 to £4, I believe it was. And it's the Irish Cream Lindor, which, oh my goodness guys, is just phenomenal. I absolutely love this. So I decided to get myself a pack. They are going to go in the sweet bowl, and Tom's mum will probably enjoy a few of these when she's here watching Kiwi for us whilst we're away. But yeah, we do have a nosy dog here, so she'll probably pop in every now and again when I do bring something out of the bag because she likes to inspect it, don't you? Obviously she's not getting any of these, but yeah, like I said, this is such a nice flavour. I would highly recommend, and yeah, when I saw it there for a reduced price, I did decide to get it. The next thing I'm going to show you is what I got in Under Armour. Again, Kiwi's very excited for this, so we're just going to have to deal with it. But the first thing I have is actually a jumper that Tom got. I really like this one. It was in the golf section, and if I can get it to show it to you guys, it just looks like this. So Tom's actually a PE teacher. He wears a lot of things like this to work, and we saw it there. It was really nice, and I think it was only £20 if I'm remembering correctly. Let me just double check. £24, so it was down from £65 to £24. So an absolute steal. We decided to get it because the outlets are a place where if you debate something and don't get it, it's gone the next time you go in to purchase it. And so yeah, decided to get that for him. The first thing I got for myself was actually a vest. This was down to £15. It doesn't say how much it was originally, but it's just a white vest. I really liked it. I do tend to wear a lot of vests when I work out, so yeah, this was definitely one that I liked, and I'm glad that I bought it. And then my favourite purchase of the day is actually some shorts. Now, are they back to front? Yes. They look like this. They are a kind of bluey purpley pair of shorts. They have pockets in them. I got them in a size medium and they were £24. So again, I thought it was a bargain. I did try them on in the changing room, so I will pop a picture of myself up on screen now just so that you can see the fit. But as I said, I love them. I have a pair of Lululemon leggings with pockets in them and I wear them all the time. They're so handy. And I do also have a pair of Gymshark shorts with pockets in that I just love. So yeah, I thought these would be great. I am taking them with me to Florida just because I feel like they will be comfy and also practical with the pockets. Next thing for Florida is a cap. I really wanted one like this and I have a really funny sized head. Most caps don't really fit me. They look really awkward and yeah, this was there. I decided to give it a go and it fit pretty well. I feel like because it's not a hard material here, it was just one that molded to my head. So yeah, hopefully this is one I can wear in Florida. This one was down from £25 to £17. So again, a pretty good deal and I will get my use out of this. And then the last thing I got in Under Armour is pretty boring. We have a pack of 6 pairs of socks. I love these socks. They are just white ones and they don't really rise up too much over my shoes, which I like. I am not a fan of these long socks that people are wearing. I feel like other people can style them really well, but I just can't. I love a no-show sock, so I did go ahead and get some more of these. The next thing I have is a case. Tom has a pair of Oakley sunglasses and he didn't have a hard case for them, so we did go into the Oakley's shop to get him a case. So yeah, pretty boring, but we needed that. And then the last few bits are all things that I got from either Boots or Superdrug, and they're all bits that I needed to go away. So the first thing I got was my staple eyebrow pencil, which is the Soap & Glory Precision Brow Pencil and Brush. I did get 2 of these because I hate not having this one. This is what it looks like. I get it in the shade brown and this is a staple in my makeup routine. It's the only brow product that I use and I absolutely love it. So I did get myself 2 because I'm currently using one and it's starting to run out, so I did just want to have 2 available just in case. I always like having a backup and that may be a bit excessive, but it gives me peace of mind and yeah, I know that I'm not going to run out. Then I did go ahead and get 2 of the same thing once again, and that is this Carmex Lip Sil. Now, if you guys know me, you'll know that I am obsessed with Carmex lip sils. I cannot go anywhere without having one of these on me. I think it's like an anxious thing where I do have to have it. If I don't have it, there is honestly no point in being around me because I will be so irritated. I will be anxious as well. I just really need my Carmex, which sounds stupid, but it is really that deep. So to go away, I decided I would get myself 2 of these ones. Hopefully that's enough. I do have another one that I recently bought, so that is pretty full, so I think I will be fine. But I did want to get these. They are SPF 15 as well, which is great, and again, a staple. I need these. I use them every single day, a few times a day actually, and yeah, I did just get myself 2 of these whilst I was out. Then I got some micellar water. I get the Garnier one, which looks like this, and I do have a really big tub of this one, which I didn't really want to bring with me to Florida, so I did get this smaller size, which is 400ml. There was a 200ml, but I thought this was the safer option. I'm not sure how much makeup I'm going to be wearing in Florida, but I did just want to get this. I'm not going to open it until I get there. And again, it's just peace of mind. I have it, I'm there for 2 weeks. I'm not going to use all of it, of course, but I didn't want to bring my massive tub and I didn't want to get too small of a tub, so this was perfect. Same goes for the next thing, which is my moisturizer. This is the one I always use. It's the Simple Light Hydrating Moisturizer, and there isn't much to say about this really. Like I said, I use this one every single day. I did want to get myself a new one to take away just so that I know I'm not going to run out. I do have very sensitive skin and this is a moisturizer that works for me, so I did want to make sure to have this one. I'm of course going to have After Sun and maybe a few thicker moisturizers as well, but this is a staple and I don't think I could go away without it. And then last but not least, I did treat myself to a few different face masks. As I said, I do have sensitive skin and when I'm away I do think it worsens, especially with aircon and things like that. So I did treat myself, as I said, to 3 different sheet masks. The first one is a vitamin C one, then we have a milky one, which is like a coconut one, and lastly we have this one, which is the Moisture Bomb. I want to give my skin some TLC. I may even get 1 or 2 more because I don't feel like 3 is enough for 2 weeks, but we'll see. I thought it was a nice thing to have, and if I don't use them, they're not going to weigh that much in my case, so it's all good. But I am sure to use them because I do love a face mask, especially these ones in particular. The Garnier ones are the best, and yeah, my skin feels amazing after putting one of these on, so I am going to take these with me as well. And that is pretty much it. Again, I did get those sunglasses. I bought them on the website, so I will show you those when they get here. All in all, we had a fantastic day out. It's getting me more and more excited for my trip now because I'm just buying the little last minute bits and essentials that I need to go away, and it's just making it feel all the more real. So yeah, like I said, a lovely day. It was nice seeing my mum and my sister as well, but yeah, I did spend quite a bit of money. So I'm desperately waiting for payday, which is on Friday, and I'm really glad that I decided to book all of my different appointments from Friday onwards because of course I will have money by then, and we leave on the Monday, so I won't have a lot of time to actually spend my earnings this month. Not until I'm back at least, which yeah, is definitely a good thing because I've spent so much in the lead up to this holiday that my bank definitely needs a break. So that is it for today. I'm not sure when I'll next pop in. It might be before my brow and facial appointment on Friday because I doubt I'll be doing much more before then. I do need to pack, but I feel like the packing section is going to be towards the end of this video just so that you can see that if you want to, and if you don't want to then you can click off. So I think that that's what I'm gonna do. I am not sure when I'm gonna start packing, but it is gonna be of course in the next few days because we're leaving in 6 days, which again blows my mind. So that is coming, but I do think the next time I talk to you guys will be on Friday before my appointment, and honestly I can't wait because my skin feels so dull. I feel so tired right now. I have massive eye bags and I just feel like I need a facial, and obviously to get my brows done as well. It's just gonna make me look so put together, and honestly I can't wait. So I will see you guys then. I will probably be looking worse for wear because of course I'm not gonna have any makeup on, so prepare yourself for that. But yeah, as I said, I'm very excited and I will chat to you guys at some point on Friday. Right guys, we have now made it to Friday. I can't believe that we only have 2 more days to go after this until we go to Walt Disney World. It honestly blows my mind, but I'm about to head off for my facial. Before I do that though, I wanted to show you some things because I've had a Shop Disney order come in and I've also had an Amazon order. So yeah, I've got some things to show you. We're gonna start off with the Magic Mail though, of course. As I said, I placed an order on Shop Disney. It was a bit of an impulse buy. I was targeted by the ads and they got to me. But the first thing I have is a pin. It is in the plastic, so hopefully you can see that, but it's a Fantastic Four pin of the new characters. And my reasoning behind it is that Tom and I are actually going to try and watch Fantastic Four, the new film, in the cinema in Disney Springs on our first night. We're gonna try and beat the jet lag. Tom's always wanted to see a film in America as well, so that is the plan, and we're hoping that we can manage it. If not, we'll of course watch it throughout the trip anyway, so I did want to get that. Lucky I did as well, because I went on the website to show Tom what it looked like, and the day after I bought this, it had sold out everywhere. So yeah, very, very happy to have this one. And then the main reason that I decided to place this order was because of this. So this is actually a card holder slash purse. It does have a little coin section at the top here. And my reasoning behind it is that I didn't want to bring a big purse with me to Walt Disney World. I feel like this is perfect. It's so cute. It has a little keyring bit here that you can attach to things, and also I love this, but on the zipper, this is very difficult to show you, we have a Mickey. This is honestly going to be perfect. It's exactly what I needed. I didn't want to bring a bulky purse. I do have a few dollars that I'm going to take with me, but nothing major. It's all going to be on card. So I'm going to put my ID and my bank cards in here so that I have them safe, and I may even attach it to a section of my bag using the little keyring just to make sure that it doesn't get stolen. But yeah, how cute, guys. I'm obsessed. I love the design of this so much. I love that we have Mickey's signature on there. So yeah, even though I'm going away to Walt Disney World and I'm going to spend a lot of money there, I was sucked in and I did buy these two before I left. And then, like I said, I placed an Amazon order. We have the box here. Now, I will say, one thing I ordered wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, and that is this. Now this looks very strange, but it's essentially a pack of 2 clear cases for my liquid. I thought these were going to be a lot bigger, but they're very, very small, so my sun creams won't even fit in these. I don't know whether to send them back or to just use them for something else. I'm gonna have to talk to Tom and see if we can find a use for them, but if not, these will be going back, because yeah, I thought they were bigger, and like I said, they're too small for our sun creams, which is what I was going to use them for. Next up, we have something in a box, and if I can open it, I will show you what they are. So these are actually carabiner clips, which look like this. And the reason that we got these is that we want them to be able to connect things to our bag. So I'm going to be taking ears with me. We're also going to have our resort mugs and water bottles. So we thought just in case, we'll grab some carabiner clips. So these, I think I've locked this now, have I? There we go, it's that way. So these open like that, and then you can actually lock them as well. Not that I feel like there are going to be pickpockets at Walt Disney World, but you never know, guys. So I did get myself 3 of these. Tom and I will just switch them out and clip them to our bags when needed. But I thought they would be handy, and I have seen a few different people use them as well. Then next up, something a little bit boring, but I did get myself some makeup remover pads. Now, I don't really like using things like this, but I just thought in case there's an emergency, in case we're out on a long day and I just want to take off my makeup, I will have this in my bag, and then I have the option to do that. It's suitable for sensitive skin, which is going to be great for me, and it has micellar water in there, which is what I do tend to use to take off my makeup. So again, I just thought this was going to be really handy to have. And then the last thing that I picked up, and the main reason that I placed this order, was to get some liquid IVs. Now, if you don't know, these are essentially electrolytes, and I feel like we're going to be needing these a lot whilst in Florida. I tend to drink quite a lot of water and things like that. However, I'm not sure how many water taps there are around. I know I can ask at the different quick service locations for water and ice, so I probably will do that. But just in case we don't get our daily fix of water, then I did decide to get us these two. Now, the flavors were passion fruit and lemon and lime, which I cannot wait to try because I love both. And it was actually cheaper for me to buy these two as a kind of pair than it was for me to buy individual boxes of different flavors. So I thought I would just get these. Tom and I both like the flavors, so yeah, we'll see what these are like. They are essentially just meant to hydrate you. Tom and I are both prone to headaches. When we're out, we don't tend to drink as much water because we're constantly doing things, and so we get distracted. So again, I just thought these would be perfect. We're going to take one a day, and they're going to last us the whole trip because there are 16 sachets in each box. So yeah, perfect for us to take away. And I think that that is it for my last minute buying, guys. I'm really bad at doing this, but I feel like the things that I've bought are things that I actually need and will use, except for maybe the clear cases, which I may need to send back. But other than that, I'm really happy with everything that I've bought. I have started to pack the cases now. I've tried on a few outfits and I'm starting to think about what goes where. At the minute, my toiletries are all over the place, so I do need to sort those out. But yeah, I'm glad that these arrived in time, and I won't actually, of course, be taking the pin to Walt Disney World, but I will be taking the purse and everything else, just in case you thought that that was coming with me. It definitely isn't. But with all that being said, I feel like I've rambled on. I am off for my facial now, and I'm getting my brows done, so I will just give you a quick look at my face. I do have some redness here and my brows are non-existent, so hopefully she can make me look alive again and a whole lot better and more glowy. And then I'm not actually sure if I'm going to chat to you guys before my appointments tomorrow. I may just film some b-roll of all of it and then chat to you guys afterwards. I feel like that would be the best option. So we'll see when I next chat to you, but either way, I will definitely be looking a lot better in myself, and I may even have had my hair and nails done as well.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep, and you worn out, sweating.
everyone, I'm really sorry that I didn't catch up with you guys yesterday. You may have been able to tell from the footage, but I have had a very busy few days. Now, of course, I had my brows laminated and also had a facial on Friday evening, which was lovely. My skin was so glowy. It was definitely red after I had it done because I have very sensitive skin. And so anytime I get anything done, my skin does flare up. But as you can see, it's all cleared up now. It still feels amazing 2 days onwards, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna feel just as good and refreshed on the plane tomorrow. I then ended up actually leaving here quite early on the Saturday. I think it was about 11:30 when I did leave here in order to go to where I needed to go to make it to all of my different appointments. Firstly, of course, I went and had my nails done, and I'm gonna show you because I'm not sure how well you could see it the other day, but I did get some Disney nails. They are French nails with a bit of a Disney sparkle, and I really do love them. Now, the only thing I will say is that she did the Mickeys for me, and obviously they were the right way up for her, but you can probably tell they're not the right way up for me. So I am a little bit annoyed about that. I feel like if I turn it this way, it looks a bit better because the Mickeys are the right way up, but yeah, when I look at them, they're not. So I'm a bit gutted about that. I still have some Disney magic though, so I'm not gonna complain, but yeah, the appointment was meant to last an hour and a quarter, and it ended up lasting an hour and 45 minutes. There was a woman, bless her, who came in at 2:10 ready for her 2:15 appointment, and obviously she was waiting there for like half an hour. I felt so bad. I had sent a picture of something similar to my nail tech, and I asked her, is this enough time for you to do it in? And she said yes, so I did double check beforehand, and unfortunately, yeah, she did run a bit late. Because of that, I was on a bit of a time crunch. I actually had to go to Specsavers to pick up some contact lenses, and I also wanted to tighten all of my glasses before going away because, of course, I'm going to be out in the sun quite a bit. I'm going to be wearing sun cream. The glasses are more likely to slide around on my face, and I just wanted to get them tightened. So that's what I went and did. I didn't film anything there because I literally had to go there straight after my nail appointment and then make it in time for my hair appointment, which unfortunately I didn't do. I made it to my hair appointment 10 minutes late, which is awful of me. I hate being late. Luckily, my hairdresser is lovely, and I did text her whilst I was at Specsavers, like, I'm really sorry, I'm literally here, I'm on the way, I'm just stuck. And yeah, she was really great about it, and I actually thought I was going to be there for quite a while because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my hair. But after chatting to her, we decided to just go with a toner this time round. We didn't really cut it, we did thin it because I have really thick hair, and with the Florida heat and humidity, I wanted it thinned, and that's pretty much all I had done. She gave me like a bouncy blow dry, which you will have seen in the clip, but I really wasn't there for that long. Saying that though, I couldn't update you because we then had to go out for a meal. I say had to, we chose to. It's actually Sean's birthday today. If you don't know, Sean is one of our very close friends, and so we did go out with Sean and Adriana, his partner, last night to celebrate. We went to a restaurant in the place that I was at, and so I met up with the guys there, and we ended up going for a pizza, which I must say was lovely. So it was a really nice way to close off the day. As I said, I've been out almost all day, and then I came back home, I edited some videos that I needed to get uploaded, and then today I've woken up and I've just been packing, if you couldn't tell by the cases behind me. I'm really happy to say that the packing is now done. We of course have a few last minute bits that we'll chuck in there tomorrow, but as of now, yeah, the cases are done. I'm really happy with what we've managed to do today. We were on a bit of a time crunch and it was definitely getting stressful, but as you can see, we have 2 cabin cases that we're allowed to take on, as well as a backpack. The backpack of course goes under the seat in front, and these go up above, and then I do have 1 case here. Tom's case is still upstairs because we do want to put a few bits in there, but yeah, mine is ready to go. It's only 16 kilograms as well, which is crazy to me. Our allowance is 23 kilos, and I was actually debating bringing another case, like paying to bring another case on board, because I wanted to bring a lot of stuff back from Florida, and now I don't have to because I do have a load of room in the case, and also I have enough allowance left to bring stuff back as well. I do think that I am going to wrap up this video here though. I feel like it's been a pretty long one, so if you are still here, thank you very much. I obviously haven't shown you my hair or anything, but I chucked it up today. It's probably going to stay like this until later on this evening because I want to go for a bath. I want to really pamper myself tonight, and so until later on, it's definitely going to stay like this. I also need to take Yui for a dog walk and give her all of the attention tonight because yeah, it's gonna kill me being away from her for 2 weeks. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna have a lovely chilled evening and have an early night so that we can wake up bright and early tomorrow to head off to the airport. If you have made it this far through into the video and would like to let me know that you're still here, please go ahead and leave me any sort of pamper or self-care related emojis down below. Now that is very dependent on yourself, so I'm definitely expecting a range of different emojis. This vlog was mainly all about self-care and prepping for my holiday, which I'm really happy to say that I've done. I feel so much better in myself having had all these different appointments. I'm really excited now to be going away, and yeah, especially now that the packing's done as well, it just seems all the more real and we're one step closer to being in Walt Disney World, guys. I know I say it all the time, but seeing you guys comment the emoji of the video truly does mean the world to me. It blows me away that you guys watch these all the way through. So if you are still here but don't have anything in particular that you would like to say, please go ahead and comment that now. As well as that, please don't forget to click the like button if you like this video and the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content from me. Of course, there are going to be a whole lot of Disney vlogs coming your way soon, so I would highly recommend clicking the subscribe button and making sure that the notification bell is on so that you don't miss any of those vlogs when they do go live. But with all that being said, I am going to close off this video here. Thank you once again for watching. It truly does mean the world to me, and I will see you soon in my next video. Goodbye!